Choose rich. That's the subject of the BBOY Rant. Recently, this guy NFT Nick on X.com has been on a rampage all across the United States telling people how to choose rich, or at least in Venice Beach, from what I've seen. Nick's been hitting the sand and the pavement to ask the hard-hitting questions people want to know. People all over the world are choosing rich thanks to NFT Nick. We got a great show for you guys today. Just kidding. Look, I want to talk choose rich because it's more than just a mindset that helps you with your money manifestation. Looking at you, function. It's an actual thing you can literally do in practice to make money in crypto, choosing rich. Trust your gut. Do the opposite of how you feel. These are all trading strategies that can work when exercised properly. But I think if you guys hear me out, you will come to understand how to actually do things the right way. Let's use me as an example. Yesterday on the live show, I was pretty adamant I was staying out of trades because the downward action looked to me like it could continue. Bitcoin did not look strong, and there was a ton of organized FUD yesterday, specifically against Ethereum. Remember, the live show is a place where I'm actually in real time figuring things out. Crypto moves so fast, you can't do a 90-minute show without things changing drastically, as we saw on the show yesterday with the ETH investigation news. More on that later in the show today. While I did feel like maybe a test of 60K was coming, as the day continued, things became more clear to me. Reminder, guys, and if the mods could put the link for the High IQ Trading Show in the chat, we now have a live trading show with me and AJ Writes Crypto at 1:15 p.m. EST, so come back for that live show or catch it later. But here's a snippet of the show yesterday when AJ asked me what I think about Bitcoin breaking up or breaking down.
Ben, just a straight guess on this. Are we going to break out or fall down?
I think we have not peaked before the halving yet. I don't think. Now look, we may have, but usually I like to stick with my guns here. My guns were 2.5 to 3 weeks before the halving, which means for the rest of March, we still should see some upwards action.
If you want to go back to the chart really quick here on Bitcoin, I did zoom into the 17-minute chart. I like using...
Break up was my direction though, by the way. Break up.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to be official on their break up because I think we still have one more little run up here.
Let me explain to you how I chose rich yesterday. I've said the last several months, several times, that I believe Bitcoin is going to peak 2 to 3 weeks before the halving in April. The quarterly derivatives and open interest closes next week on Thursday because of Good Friday. So when faced with a choice where the answer wasn't obvious and the chart wasn't obvious, I just chose rich. Don't let the heat of the moment or the current emotions change what you've already determined through research that's going to happen next. Now look, that doesn't mean you're going to be right or wrong. But when your emotions are rising and you feel the chase coming on, just stop. If you change your opinion about the direction of the market in real time because of a candle or two, you're doing it wrong, unless those candles had predetermined meaning according to your trading strategy, those specific candles. Choose what you know. Choose your head instead of your heart. Choose rich. You know how to do it in the moment, you just struggle to do it. When backed in a corner, even though the whole influencer world was saying down yesterday, I chose to go with what my research had already determined. And it looks like, on this occasion, I just may have gotten it right. And that's the BitBoy Rant. We got a great show for you guys today. Make sure to stay tuned after a word from our sponsor.